It is currently 11:19 p.m. and welcome back to the Honey Bunches of Bros podcast. How are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
I'm pretty solid. Man.
I'm doing pretty good.
Dang, all right. Well, let's get straight into it, bro. Unfortunately, one of our members again is not with us, Tofi, Cinnamon Toast Tofi, but we'll see. He might make a guest appearance sometime throughout the episode, so let's just keep our fingers crossed. But for the rest of us, let's just get right into a session of high, low, high. Let's start it off at the top.
All right. It's funny because I never pre-planned this, so I always just gotta spot. Okay, I'm not gonna mess it up this time. I'm actually gonna do this correctly. So start off with a high. I would probably say that, it's not anything particular. I'm just kind of excited for sports being back. Obviously, I'm a huge sport guy, but I think everyone, even if you're not too big of a sports fan, it's exciting because it's something that we all miss. The NBA is going to return. The MLB is going to return. NHL is going to return. We'll have a football season on time. A low for me, I guess, would be I do go back to school. Something I'm worried about is there not being ASU football and college football, because I know that Pac-12 has already stated that they're going to play within their conference. I know a lot of other conferences, pretty much all of them at this point, are going to. That's a bummer. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. For another high, though, I guess for me, and the chance to go back to school, it's kind of nice because I like going to classes physically to learn. I feel like it's beneficial to me, being able to use all the resources and be able to talk to people face to face. So I'd say I feel pretty fortunate for that. So I'd say that's a high to close it out.
Excellent. For me, my high, I finished 2 of my summer classes a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks ago, but last week, and came out with A's in both of them. Thankfully, clutched it up at the end. Because I ended one class with an 89.9, so I'm glad the professor rounded me. A low in the house still, quarantine, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Another high is school is starting again, which for a lot of people isn't a high, but I'm actually gonna be working on campus at San Jose State, so I'm going to change up the environment a little bit. So that's my other high.
Forgot Tofi wasn't here for a sec. A high for me. I guess I should probably bring this up, but it's my birthday next week, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let's go.
Been on this earth a while. Glad to be here. A low.
I'm sorry, they said that was.
He said a while, bro. It's only been 18 years and some change.
Alright, I didn't hate on your high, so don't hate on mine. Alright. My low, the job search has been very barren. So I gotta get on top of that because it's not looking good right now. I'm trying to work. And another high, I'm gonna be going to the beach soon, so that should be fun.
Whoa! You talking kind of wild in quarantine?
What are you talking about?
You talking kind of wild in quarantine, bro?
Bro, shut up. I need a vacation.
Okay, I guess it's me. Okay, high this week. Well, today I went to San Ramon. Hung out with my cousins, went swimming and shit, It's a good vibe overall. Got some ice cream. Watched fucking Star Wars. If y'all don't fuck with Star Wars, I don't fuck with you. We had some DiGiorno pizza.
It's a good thing I got into that.
Some DiGiorno pizza, man. That just hits different, bro. It's so good. And another high, I also got an email that my school is opening up. So, man, can't wait.
Oh, you didn't do a low, bro.
Oh, low?
all highs. I like the vibe, though.
Oh, it's you, Parker, mess up every time.
Yeah, I did last time.
I'll say low statistics, bro. But 2 more weeks of that stuff.
2 weeks. That's like 14 days.
Weeks of hell, bro.
All right.
Yo, Jaycee, can you give us the ANOVA with the statistical probability of a 0.95 or above if you're pulling out an A in this class?
All right, dude. No one is.
I don't know what you were talking about.
All right. Let's keep it pushing, bro. Let's keep it pushing. But yeah, like I said, like we've been talking about just a little bit. Quarantine, right? We're all in the house, or at least you should be. If you're going outside for essential reasons, you should be wearing a mask. I hope so, you know. But like you guys know, in America, not only do we have the most amount of cases, but we are probably one of the only nations that has had a second surge in the magnitude that we're experiencing right now. So we just wanted to come on here as college educated individuals and share our thoughts, because y'all staying at home is not making it easier on any of us, bro. I'm gonna say it flat out, bro. If you're going outside and not wearing a mask, you're the problem. How do y'all?
I just, as far as that, sorry, the audio got cut off, so I didn't know when to jump in. But I guess I'll just keep going since I'm talking now.
Sure.
Just going off of that, it's just like, I don't know, thing with the mask. I don't really see why people don't wear them. Like, because there's like two sides of it. Obviously, there's the people who wear it who just want to get out of quarantine so they can get back to normalcy, to get their jobs back if they lost them or were furloughed during this time, which is hard for a lot of people. Want to get back to being able to do that to support them and their families. There's just some people out there who don't feel that way and they don't wear their mask and they're going out in public and it seems like they're putting other people besides themselves at risk. I just don't really understand it, because we're saying that there's been studies that have been conducted saying everyone wears a mask. The very least, at the most, it would take no more than a month before we could get out of quarantine and life could go back to normal. And I guess people just don't really care because that really hasn't changed the thoughts of some people as far as how to go about doing that. And no, I at first was kind of skeptical of masks because I mean, is it that crazy? Because this was early on, keep in mind, like when I didn't know how big of a deal this all was. As soon as, I kept watching the news and kind of gaining knowledge on the topic, it just seemed like a no-brainer, because I'm going to listen to the people who are knowledgeable on this, and that's the doctors and the scientists that are figuring this all out. So it kind of blows my mind that some people haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, kind of going off that, like we were talking about before this, is something that like grinds my gears.
Discuss my Tims.
The people who I guess it's for like people who made the product, and the people who buy it are just complete idiots. The making of a mask with the hole to cut out for your face, or for your mouth, I should say. My opinion on that is that if you're selling that product, or if you're buying that product, like you said earlier, CJ, that's just natural selection at its core.
At its peak.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're, I don't even know if you're that. I don't even know if you think like that. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, you're just asking for shit to happen, honestly.
And let's not make it seem like we're just coming on here to just talk a whole bunch of smack on people who aren't, following advised guidelines. Because, at the end of the day, we don't know everything about COVID, right? We don't know everything about how it spreads, how it transmits. We're still learning about it as the day goes on. But at the same time, if there's preventable measures that we can take, it's not even like we're saying like everybody put on a hazmat suit when you're going outside, right? You might as well take the precautionary measures just a little bit. I don't know, how do y'all feel about that?
Bro, I mean, like,
Go ahead, Jaycee.
right though, they're not asking us to put on a hazmat suit, my guy. Asking us to wear a fucking mask. A mask, dude. And like, bro, like you said earlier, it's natural selection, dude. You just, like, you gotta put others first before yourself, bro. You gotta put society first, man. Like, dude, if you wanna, like, okay, I don't know how old our audience is, but let's just say college. If you want to go back to college and you want to go back to having fun, seeing your friends, please wear the mask, my guy. Or if you want to hang out
No.
with your friends overall, dude, just wear your mask. Like, you want to have a little get together? That's cool, bro. Like, I'm not against that. Just don't be idiots. Just wear your mask. If you go out, eat. It's not that hard, bro. Because there's some people out there. You never know what they had. You know, a couple
It's
friends of ours
just it's
were
crazy.
exposed earlier. We're not gonna say names, but they were exposed.
Because because when you look at the United States, cases just keep soaring through the air, and you look at these other countries and they figured it out. Like, they cracked the code essentially because they're not experiencing anything really the same as us, because they're taking all the precautionary measures necessary to figure things out as best they can. Obviously, no
Yeah.
situation's perfect. But you look at these other places, our Canadian brothers and sisters up north, like, it's so much better over there. They don't even want people from the US going and traveling over there because, like, those same people that we're mentioning are just going to make it bad over there, because they are doing pretty well. And there's plenty of other countries. I think Australia was one of those continents where they're doing great right now. Like, they have a very limited amount. I don't even think they've had any. I don't know how many weeks, but, you know, correct me if I'm wrong there, but there's just these other places that seem to have it figured out for the most that they possibly could based on the knowledge that we have on this topic. And it just doesn't really make sense to me why the US is any different. I don't know why not, you know, having the same success that these other places are.
Oh, Norway, bro, they're clutching out, dude. Denmark, these European countries know how to freaking follow protocol. I don't know why we act so different over here, bro.
Well, it's just the idiots who want to party and like I get, like, you know what I mean, like, I want to hang out with my friends as much as the next guy. But
Yeah,
like, it's
of
gonna, you're
course.
gonna make it's gonna make it better for the long run if you do this now, rather than, you know what I mean, like, not doing it at all, and then we just never get out of quarantine, because that's what's gonna end up being if everyone who wants to go out and party, you know, doesn't, you know what I mean, they don't wear a mask. It's just gonna get prolonged and prolonged. Probably to
Yeah,
the,
bro.
you know what I mean, to the
Very
part where,
alcohol,
like,
bro.
yeah, it's just like
Just,
you
yeah,
gotta
it
try to be
just
smarter
seems
about it.
it seems so unfair to people, because people that are partying, having fun, and treating it like life's normal, to correct you guys, but it's not normal. Nothing about this is normal, and you can't treat it that way, because there are people that are suffering the consequences of those people's decisions. Because, like I said earlier, people that laid off still can't have access to a sustainable income and can't have a job to support themselves and anyone else that they support, because the situation is just so bad at this point that everything's being shut down. All these small businesses especially are taking huge hits, and your places closed down for good. You know, they had fortunately reopened when things had seemingly gone back to normal, and then all of a sudden they had to close back again. And I saw in the news there was some places that are they're done. Like, they're not gonna open up again. It's just crazy to think that people still doing what they're doing, knowing that they're harming other people. And stop, but I want to look at the success rate of people surviving COVID. Yes, it's high, especially for people in our age group. There's older people or really young people who are dying from this or are suffering, you know, consequences and life-altering, you know, illnesses and situations that come out of all this because of other people. And I looked at it, even though I was skeptical early on, like a lot of people, I knew that ultimately, although I would probably be fine should I get it, and God forbid that I do, I hope that I never have to go through it, because I know some people have said really bad experiences with it. I always tried to think that it's bigger than just me, because I don't want to give it to my grandparents who could potentially be at a huge risk for it, and I don't want to give it to anyone else's. So just
yeah,
hope that eventually
Agreed,
people realize the bigger picture with all this.
yeah.
Oh,
Two things I want to talk about concerning that is one, you know, as the months go by and news sources get less reliable, I don't know if I can really quote the news, but I was listening to the radio on the way home today, and it was a report from Berkeley, right? And they had a surge of cases, and according to the statistics they pulled from it, about 3/4 of the increase in, I'm not sure if it was cases or cases in our teenage college age range, were because of frat parties during quarantine. And this isn't like March, April, this is June, July, like after we've already known the effects, after we've already seen it happen to thousands of people still going out to party. That's our age range, right? And then you have on the far side of the spectrum elderly people, right? There's another group like interview thing that went on, and I can't, selection size and representative population goes into consideration, but the general consensus was that old people don't care. They're like, I've lived my life, essentially, I've had my fun, I'm gonna keep having my fun because I don't have that much time left. And bro, do you know how selfish that is to all the old people that aren't listening because y'all don't know how to work YouTube and SoundCloud? But bro, like, come on now. I know you didn't just say I'm a cohabit and perpetuate a deadly virus because my years on this earth aren't that plentiful anymore, bruh. Come on,
it's
bruh.
it's just all of it's just so crazy to me. I just even wrap my head around it, really, is what it comes down to. And like you mentioned with rap parties, that's something that I mentioned with my highs and lows earlier. I'm really excited to be able to have the chance to go back to school. One thing I'm really worried about is the second I get there and I'm living in my new apartment and life seemingly is good, that people are still going to be irresponsible and party, and the cases are going to continue to go up, because I know Arizona is a state where it's already super high. So
Yeah,
all the
Arizona's
businesses
been
that have
crazy.
opened, and it's like to think that everyone, or not everyone, because some people might not go back to school physically. They might just try and do it virtually, because I know that that's an option. A large portion do return, and they do go to parties, and they do hang out, and they're doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. I fear that it's going to get to the point where it's so bad between students and faculty, those students, that it's going to be to the point where, they might just call it quits and go virtually like every other school.
And the crazy part is, it's not even talking about like virtual, but we're talking about virtual, yeah. So a lot of schools are charging the same amount of tuition, right, for virtual classes, using less resources and less capital over the school year, and a lot of people are upset, rightfully so. But a lot of, like, not defending the universities, but like, as we've seen, a lot of companies and institutions do not have the financial backing to survive months of slow, if not completely stagnant, business and revenue. So literally, like, in a way, the more we prolong the virus is either us not getting our money's worth, paying more for less, right, or colleges just going under, right? We know there are some underfunded institutions, some that are don't have the luxury of grants and donations from alumni and colleagues. So it's like everything, it's a butterfly effect. Everything's being affected, and the longer it goes on, the worse it gets.
Fine.
It's crazy, but and the thing is, like, we were so close, bro, so close to being on the downturn. Just 2 weeks ago, I don't even know. It might even be more right now. I can't remember. But 2 weeks ago, the curve was looking real low on the graph.
Yeah, we were looking good 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Now it's just we're in we're in big numbers right now, bro.
Bad situation.
It's like, come on, man. Like, people expect a lot of things for 2021, bro, but you just can't expect anything anymore, man. You really can't. You just gotta take it one day at a time. You really do.
Crazy.
You really have to be patient now. You can't go.
And that's the thing.
Like, come on, guys. I don't know what
with
people.
This virus, it just like keeps. It feels like a bad dream, like a nightmare that just doesn't end. Because when this first happened, I don't think I was the only one. I just didn't think, like, I didn't take it as seriously as I should have, because like when I was at ASU and I was hearing these emails and these different notifications about rumors of school, shutting down. Obviously, I was watching Sports Center, and then the NBA season got suspended, and I was just like, what the heck? Like, why is all this happening? Like, do they really have to go to these extra lengths? And at first, I just didn't think it was going to last as long. It just seems like it's just never ending. Like, I feel like 2020 has lasted so much longer than any other year, and we're not even out of 2020 yet. We're not even close. But it's just like one of those things where I always thought, like, oh, it can't last more than a month or 2 or 3, and all of a sudden I just keep counting, point where I'm forgetting the numbers at this point because it just won't stop. It's crazy.
We're in July, bro.
Like if you would
not even July, July 18th as of today. It's already halfway through.
If you would have told me
we're
back in
done,
March, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have thought, oh yeah, that's not even a funny joke, dude. Come on, just like don't even. But it's like we are.
But we're not even progressing, and it's been how many months, dude?
The joke I saw on social media was
6,
that
7, something like that.
the joke I saw on social media was that America loves being first in everything. Now look at us, first in COVID cases. Speaking of jokes, our 5th member is here. Nah,
What an intro.
nah, I'm just playing, bro. But Tofi is back in the building. He's back with us. Tofi, say what's up to the people real quick.
What's up, y'all? I'm back, so I'm here.
How about you hit us with a belated high-low high?
Okay, yeah.
I already know what his low gonna be.
Dang, can you let him say it?
What do you think is gonna be? All right, my first high, bro. I got a job interview on Tuesday.
Okay. Clap it up for a little.
Yes.
So I'm feeling good right now. I've been looking for like over a month, bruh. I swear it's been bad, but finally I got one. Let's hope it works out. Yeah, that's my high. My low. I don't know, bro. I don't think.
I getting PS4.
Not a low. That's more like an inconvenience. The only certain low I'd get, I guess, is like. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that one. That one, that's too much. But yeah, it's a really serious one. But I don't want to talk about it right now because it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of like just setting through my mind. But yeah, that's one of them. But my high, another high, I guess, would be like, I cut my hair for the second time. It's better than the first time, but still not as good. So
yeah, practice makes perfect as long as you're working on the grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, where's this job interview at, bro?
Lodi at the Habit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Good for you, my man.
I'm about to pull up.
We all gotta
You gotta tip generously for the man Tofi.
be wearing the mask though when we do. Remember?
Oh, of course.
I realized I just gave the location, bro. I shouldn't have done that.
Bro, who cares, bro? It's fine.
if you pull up to the Habit, we got a problem, and I don't have.
I haven't been there in a minute, so honestly, that would sound kind of nice.
Bro. It's just expensive, bro.
Bro, it really is. It really is.
A sandwich like $11. Oh my god. Hell no.
Bro, what sandwich are you buying? Golly.
And a burger sandwich. I remember it too. That'd be like $11 and $12. Like, I'm never coming back over here, bro.
Dang, that reminds me of a time. A friend and I were getting lunch, and we went to Five Guys, right? In Stockton, and we looked at the menu. 30 seconds, looked at the menu, looked at each other like, yeah, let's go to In-N-Out, bro.
Nah, yeah, the Five Guys is expensive, bro.
It's solid. Like I actually had that less than a week ago, and I hadn't had it in literally like years for whatever reason. And I guess that kind of answers my question, or not my question, but answers why I hadn't gone there. That's just because in and out. Like the line, sure, it could be a little bit of a pain if you're in a hurry sometimes, but like it's just I've had a lot of burgers in my life, and none that quite stack up. When you take into account the price, like In-N-Out is so much cheaper than most burger places.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it actually is though. It's so cheap, bro.
Fries, bro. Oh my god.
Hey,
The,
yeah, like
the In-N-Out
people-
fries are not it, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like they
I was gonna
definitely,
say, bro.
definitely
What?
are.
Did you just say that?
Like,
Bro,
yeah,
they're
well,
like
it's
the-
just
I don't want those lightly salted veggie sticks, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah, I know they're so dry, bro.
Bro, you are on it.
Hey,
Nah.
They're so dry. though.
Don't get it don't get it twisted though. They're not bad, but like I'm definitely comparing
Yeah.
them to the McDonald's, the Burger Kings,
Oh,
the
no,
Wendy's.
If you're bringing
McDonald's,
up
is
McDonald's,
just,
though, bro.
McDonald's is
McDonald's is
unfair.
Bro, if you're
It's like
bringing
not
a
even a fair
McDonald's, I mean,
comparison.
that's not even, yeah.
Fries is fries, ain't they?
Yeah, I will
Yeah, but I mean, it
say,
depends on who you're comparing them with. If you're comparing to McDonald's, obviously McDonald's is gonna kick their
I
ass.
think
You
McDonald's-
you said apples to apples?
God tier.
Yeah.
It's like
Who's
McDonald's
next to In-N-Out?
Or
Nah,
like for the
bro.
fries. For,
Somebody
like,
say
compare-
Burger King.
Nah, bro, get out of here with that.
For like burger places in general, or the fries.
The fries. Who's comparing to who's comparable?
I don't really. That's a tough comparison. The
Like
one
on the
thing
same
I
level?
will
Are we putting
say.
them on the same level? Is that what you're talking about?
No, like why? Like because if
Because-
McDonald's is out of the league, like what's in the In-N-Out league of fries?
Popeyes got some pretty decent fries.
Bro, if you're getting fries at Popeyes,
When it comes to the combo,
What are you talking about?
get
know,
the
that's the thing,
biscuit.
bro.
What do you mean? Get the biscuit.
Nah,
Hey,
but-
the biscuit comes with the combo, buddy.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is like you can just skip like the fries is not even a consideration. You just get the
Bro,
fries because they come with it.
A bit, you need to
like,
get a drink.
for like
Bro,
biscuit.
you're telling me when
Okay.
you order the combo, you get the sandwich, the biscuit, and the fries. You actually
Mac
care
and
about the
cheese.
fries,
Yes.
bro. Give me that biscuit or give me death. But even though when I eat it with no beverage, it's gonna be both.
Okay, all right. I feel like I
part of the combo.
kind of I gotta take I gotta take a couple steps back and just like in defense for In-N-Out fries, because I always get people who aren't from California who want to talk shit on In-N-Out and like say that they always say the classic argument, it's the fries, man, they hold the meal back. Like I get what you're saying, but like the thing I will say for their fries is do give you the choice to add, like they have the salt packet, so if you want to add salt you can, so they're just making it healthier, I guess, more than anything. Like
true.
when they are fresh, every once in a while, like say every 1 in 5 times you get In-N-Out, there'll be that one batch of fries that hit.
20%.
It's not consistent.
That's failing, bro.
I'm just saying, like it's not consistent, but when it does, it stacks up pretty high. It's not McDonald's level, because literally no fry on this earth is. Like they're in their separate category, but like
They're in their
I will
bag.
say it could be decent. And that's the thing. If you add salt to it, it's automatically gonna taste better. So it's really up to personal
Bro,
preference.
you're
really.
telling me that your like animal fries are not good?
No, animal fries is a different conversation because I just had some last night and they were excellent, bro.
Thing. I just
sound
load mine
real
up.
weird
I just dip mine in ketchup.
I
like,
sound
I don't even worry
weird.
about the salt.
Yeah.
Bro, you're okay. If we're talking about apples to apples, bro, there's literally nothing that is comparative from animal fries to any other fries on the menu, bro. Like they added,
Oh my god.
bro, and the animal part of the fries completely changed the whole dynamic of the meal.
I don't even want to talk about this with you.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
You're just
I'm wrong. That's what you're
I'm
telling.
not telling you you're wrong. I'm just saying you're annoying.
Hey, and if we're talking the whole meal, their milkshakes, eat too.
No, we're staying on fries. No.
He said, "Bring that ass back."
No. Someone said Burger King fries, and actually we got to kick him out of the.
Because I said Burger King because I was throwing out options because McDonald's was so godly. I had to throw something else in the mix.
I will say,
Bro.
and this might be a hot take to some, but I feel like Burger King is trash compared to most burger places. Is that a hot
Oh
take?
yeah,
bro?
no,
Is that a hot take?
Burger
I
King
think
ain't
it's a hot take.
it ain't the king of nothing, bro.
Okay. I just wanted,
You
I
don't eat
wanted to,
Burger King,
I wanted to establish common ground before I said that and didn't just drop a bombshell on anyone.
Bro, what about
because
Carl's Jr. fries?
I haven't had Carl's Jr. in a while.
They're
That's
mid,
tough
they're
to
mid,
say.
average.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
Because I saw this thing on Instagram, random thing. It was like, you have 4 options for food places. I think it was like, no, can't remember. Let's just say 4 random places. One of which had Burger King. The other choices were like Taco Bell and like Chick-fil-A and one other. People really voted out places besides Burger King. Are you insane? And I literally got frustrated with it almost. Like I was seeing
Dude, I
these
can't
comments.
stand to live, bro.
I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like
Ooh.
I literally had to go turn off my phone. I was like, I can't look at this.
Bro, those waffle fries with the sauce.
Bro, I was just about to
If we're talking about waffle fries, then we gotta bring
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A in the conversation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
people like forget. They almost forget about them.
The one
the
problem
Chick-fil-A?
I have with Chick-fil-A, bro, is that the portions of the fries are so small, bro.
I mean,
It's like 6 or something.
I can agree with that.
here's another place I'm gonna say. I don't think it's controversial, but I will just put it out there because I'm such a big advocate of Taco Bell. But their nacho fries, like the seasoning's actually pretty good. Like if you just eat the fries on their own, I'd say they're not near those other kind of fries, obviously. But like I feel like pretty slept on because like if you were to get fries and compare it to a couple other like mediocre, like slightly above average places, you'd be like, oh, these actually are better, to be honest.
Interesting. Well,
You guys had the nacho fries; they're actually really good.
Look at this fast food restaurant connoisseur.
I'm just saying, like I feel like it's
Taco
really
Bell
underrated.
connoisseur, bro.
Damn, man, I'm a huge Oh, speaking of Taco Bell, it's funny how just topic to another so smoothly, but like I heard they're getting rid of a couple menu items. There's like 12 of them I think they're getting rid of. I'm so heartbroken over them getting rid of triple layer nacho. I doubt any of you guys order that. Put it
Nah,
on the cravings menu for $1. Why you gotta do me like that?
I've never had that.
He said, nah, son, I know what you're talking about.
I'm not.
Literally, I say this, and here's a little story going off on tangent. Like, I'd get Taco Bell growing up. I'd always love nachos, but like I didn't like the specific ones they had on the menu. So I just wanted like a very basic plain nacho. So I'd always order. I would tell them like I'm at a restaurant with like a waiter or waitress, having them write it down. I'm like, okay, get chips, cheese, beans, and like mild sauce, and then like that's perfect. Like half the time they just be like, that's not even on the menu. Like, what are you talking about? I literally feel like I created that menu item. I birthed it into existence by ordering it a billion times.
So you're saying Taco Bell run the check?
I think Taco Bell was inspired by me ordering that. No cap. I really do.
Look at Parker, man. So inspirational.
All right.
All right, buddy. All right,
Yeah.
buddy.
I think
Damn,
they're
you
getting
taking
rid
my
of the,
vocabulary now.
They're getting rid of them and like
John is
I
a
think,
culture
like, they made
vulture, but that's
offense.
a topic for another podcast, bro. Y'all don't even want me to go there.
Bro, you making me sick, man.
Shut the
Look at it
fuck
right
up, bro. But I'm not even finna hop into it, bro. Cause John, you finna make me get my blood pressure up and out of here, bro. I don't know,
Bro.
bro. All I'm finna say on the matter is John be trying to. I can't even tell you be making fun of me or like you're trying to like slip it in low key, but like
I only do it because you get mad at me.
Bro, we just gonna let it slide.
Bro, you be making me sick sometimes, bro.
Bro, stop.
Dude, bro.
Bro, I'm physically ill, bro. Stop it, bro.
Bro, Fanny. I'm done.
Stop. Oh my gosh, bro.
That's great.
Dang, look at this. Look at this whole second half, bro. That was unintended.
It's out of nowhere.
Y'all see what
It's just-
happens when the presence of Tofi just changes the whole dynamic of the
It really
conversation.
did.
Damn, bro. I didn't know I was that important, bro.
Bro, did
That's crazy,
did
bro.
Tofi, no, never mind. I was gonna say, did Tofi finish his high-low hybrid? I remember he did.
Yeah,
He
dude.
did.
We kind of just like got into fast food out of nowhere. Crazy how we bounce from topic to topic so like seamlessly.
That's just the kind of quality content you can expect from us five,
You
bro.
know, that's pretty much that's just how it goes.
It really happened because we asked him where he's like his job interview.
Yeah, it all started with Jaycee doing that.
But you know, dang, bro. Yeah, I think it's that time.
I think so too. Yeah.
Coming to a close. Another one in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this podcast, if you're listening on YouTube or SoundCloud, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let us know what you liked. Let us know what you enjoyed. If you got topics or would like to be a potential guest, more on that coming soon, hopefully in the next coming weeks. But other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Yep.
Deuce.